Do dicks float in the bath? Thoughts on vaginal smell? How can you tell if a guy likes you? Like, Do I have something in my teeth?
Ja, man. You got gums, man. Gums in your teeth.
You'll be right.
She'll be right. Beautiful.
Joey will be right.
I am with
Luca! Jahvis! Jackson!
If you guys have been subscribed already, you guys probably would have watched the video I did with Jahvis and Jackson. If you haven't, it's going to be linked down below. It did really well. You guys seemed to really like it. So I thought, let's do a round 2, but with Ansley. Thoughts on one-night stands versus friends with benefits?
I think there's a place for one-night stands. Like, they can be enjoyable sometimes. But I would probably prefer like a friends with benefits thing, because then you can develop your relationship and get comfortable with each other, and then, you know, the sex ends up being a lot nicer.
I'd say friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits, I don't have sex though.
Never.
Just
We just have a
holding
joint
hands.
bank
Just
account.
Friends
holding
with
hands.
benefits, but it's just money.
How much do you care about the girl climaxing during sex?
Yeah, 10
So
out of 10.
much, dude. So much.
I will beat myself up.
You guys
if it
sound
doesn't
so
happen.
sarcastic.
Really?
Nah,
No,
yeah.
I'm serious.
But I genuinely do.
Yeah, it's true.
Jackson's the only genuine guy.
That's a
These
fucking
fake
power
guys.
move and a half. He has made us seem like the bad guys. Being like, oh yeah, I don't
No,
care.
no.
I
But
just want to get pleasure.
sometimes it sucks because like I worry so much how it's gonna end. And I'm like,
Exactly.
shit,
That's
shit,
what
shit.
I was gonna say as well. Because for the girl, it's also extra pressure because girls do often struggle to climax during sex. So if the
Yeah.
guy's putting that from his wanting to pleasure her, sometimes it can even be like
Okay.
too
Yeah,
much.
shit.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
you just want,
Yeah,
you
too
want the
much,
guy to
yeah.
care and want to give you pleasure, but like there is this whole thing of like guys like trying to make the girl come as like a kind of goal thing, and it's like.
Yeah.
And especially if you don't know like what they like, it can be like pretty
Oh, yeah.
tough. Like I don't know. I think there's this perception out there that like rough is better sometimes, and then the guy's like, yeah, I'll go fucking
Yeah.
rabbit
Right
hard.
into it.
Yeah, like, as hard as I can. Like, you know, like on the engine, like there's turtle and there's rabbit. So he'll put his crank down to rabbit, but that can just like turn the girl off completely. So I think there's definitely
It's hard to stay in the moment
Yeah.
when you're worrying about it so much. When
Yeah.
both parties are worrying.
Yeah, you just,
Yeah. Just
and
like-
that's
And then
when
it just
doesn't
gets
happen.
awkward.
Like,
Yeah.
Comfortable.
That's why a really nice thing to do after sex, if the girl doesn't finish, is like so if she doesn't finish,
Debrief, mate. Write it out in your notes.
no, if she doesn't finish, it's nice to say like, instead of saying, oh, I'm so sorry, it's nice to say,
I
oh,
love
that
you.
was amazing, like no one's ever done that for me before, like rather than being like, oh, pity, I'm so sorry.
Describe your dream relationship.
Money, boats,
Big
drinks.
ass house.
No, legit, we've talked about this a lot.
I'm very, aromantic. So I'm more looking for like a life partner, someone who can like spearfish with me and like do whatever I want to do and just adventure
so
out.
dog.
I'm terrible at romance. I'm terrible. I like it. I'm just terrible at it.
I want like a lot of flow in my dream relationship. So it looks like for me that we can separate.
So go.
Why are you pointing at me? You're blaming it on me for being the one
I
laughing.
don't know why people are laughing when it makes me laugh.
Because of the fucking wine.
I agree, flow is so important.
Yeah,
When you concentrate, you two, you will separate you guys.
to be able to separate and come back together.
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah, like have our different journeys, like our different paths in life. Feel comfortable enough for the other person to go and leave you, live a different path for a little bit, but then come back together because you both know how strong the
Oh, Nick picked up on that. Who farted? Was it?
me.
The fuck?
This position, I can't hold it.
Dude, that tomato's so spicy.
Yeah, I struggle especially with like having someone like clinging onto me.
Yeah.
So I really need to like be able to do my own thing, but also like them then understand that and also do like have their own thing, and then we can both like come back and like
when it's right,
talk
like it's
about
not
it
a
and
constant.
yeah.
That's why I rate, if you're living together, I rate having separate bedrooms.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Like,
I
I don't know
always
why it's
say,
not a
like,
bigger
if I
thing.
get married, I'm gonna
Too
have my own
expensive.
bed. Like,
You're a person, you should have your own
like
space.
if I can afford
don't
it,
get
yeah. Like, all right. So next question, super serious.
Yeah.
Do dicks float in the bath?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you want to go test it?
That Ricky Gervais joke, he says, when you're 50, your balls like extend, like they get really loose, and then in the bath they float, and they get like, you pop them down, and then they float back up. I'm not keen for that.
I reckon that'd be sick. You can just rest your iPhone there, like watching a movie.
What do you guys feel about labiaplasty?
No idea what that
word
means.
is.
Is that like
Right,
plastic surgery on your vagina?
On your labia. So they pretty much cut off the inside labias. So it's like
Oh, the
nothing
dangly
dangles
bits?
out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this, but like apparently there was a law that any vaginas that have labias kind of dangling out, which is majority of vaginas, aren't soft porn, aren't considered soft porn. So then
Law
obviously all porn stars started only
chopping.
like most porn stars have had work done down there,
Yeah.
and that just causes a lot of insecurity for girls because they think they're different and weird. None of you
Embrace
guys
the
know
body,
that
though.
as well.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't-
like you
I
guys
didn't.
wouldn't really care, would you,
No,
about like how
Does not
vagina
make a
looks?
difference.
Yeah.
Porn is a bunch of
Yeah.
bullshit. Don't believe anything
Yeah.
on porn.
Staying on the vagina.
Love to, yeah.
Cats. Thoughts on vaginal smell?
It's not nice. I think every...
It's
Yeah.
not
But it's the same with the
Yeah.
cock. Like, don't have a stinky
As
cock.
I was gonna say,
Girls
but-
don't let guys go down on them because
But
they're,
there's
like,
not
too
always
insecure.
smell.
I mean, from
Yeah.
my experience, I think that
Depends.
smells like sex. If it's clean, and it's like, I relate that to like the smell of sex.
Yeah. Thoughts on who pays on the first date?
Split.
Depends who's broke.
Split. Split. I think it's not a good.
Yeah, no
I
one
think
pays.
it's dumb that
yeah.
it's like, oh, the man should pay. Or the
Yeah,
girl
I
should
think
pay.
so.
I don't think
I
it's
think-
about gender. I think it's about who asked, unless the other person offers.
That's a good point.
Yeah, if someone
they offer,
offers,
Yeah,
sure,
if
but
whoever asks
but it
and
shouldn't be
initiates a date
given
is
that
asking
it's
the
like-
person on the day.
Never expect a man or a girl to pay for your meal on the first date.
yeah.
Just bring money.
Assume you're
Don't be
gonna
a
pay.
dickhead.
What is the best way to tell your partner you're not in the mood for sex when they initiate?
Tell them.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
straight up.
Just
because
tell them. Like,
If
stop
I,
beating around the bush. Otherwise,
Yeah.
there's a possibility they might take certain things as signs, like you want this or
Not
that in
interested.
this sexual experience tonight.
That almost went in your wine. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just be honest. Like,
Yeah.
if you're in a relationship where you don't feel comfortable being honest, then either work on that or see if you need to be in a relationship with that person.
Yeah.
You shouldn't feel like that's your burden. Like,
Yeah.
go off to the
I
bathroom
agree.
and jerk off.
Yeah, literally. They can deal with it. Like
Yeah, exactly.
it's not your responsibility.
It's like, it's a nice option if you guys want to have fun together, but
Yeah.
it's not the option.
Best way for a girl to tell you she just wants to be friends.
Again, just tell them.
Yeah,
Just
straight
tell
up, don't
Don't beat
dare
around
beat around
the
the
bush.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Don't
yeah.
like invite me over and try and be friends if I'm keen, because that would
But like,
be
okay, so this is
fuck,
the thing
man.
though, and I've definitely experienced this, where you're not sure what their intentions are. So you're like, you
Yeah.
don't want to be like, hey, like I just want to be friends with
Yeah,
her. Well, duh,
or
like
you
I
wanna
wasn't wanting anything.
yeah,
or
or
like, you know.
don't want to say like, oh, I don't want to be this, and they
They're
may
like-
have not thought that. And then-
Yeah, and
really
then
think
it's like this
really
weird
think
thing.
about the situations that you hang out in though. For like instance, if you kind of thought that someone was into you, don't invite them over for like a sleepover or like let's watch like 4 movies tonight. Like that.
50
For a
Shades of
guy will be like, oh my god, yes, like straight up, like yes, and then you get there and you're like, oh, I didn't know the whole family was.
Cool, you guys all like Harry Potter, huh?
Grey. All like 50
We're a
Shades of
huge
Grey.
fan.
Oh god. All right. Well, to leave that, how can you tell if a guy likes you? Like, what are signs?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
It depends on the guy.
What are your
Um,
telltale signs, Jacko?
Fuck.
I'm trying to think of
If
what
I
mine
thought
are. I think
What
I.
happened?
Nothing, it was hectic.
My telltale signs would be, like, if I am obviously trying to spend
Yeah.
Like in a situation, if I'm obviously giving you more attention than anyone else, if I'm trying to be touchy with you as well, like if I'm trying to get close to you or
Be like, ha!
like low key, like in a hug, like holding on.
Okay,
Give me
Joy.
signs to Jahvis.
But oh, thanks, Jacko.
Guys.
Yeah, agreed. I think I'm kind of the same. I'll like
Prioritize
make more
them.
time. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'll hang out with you for more than an hour a week and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
More
like
than an hour a week.
If you're below
Guys,
that,
if you're
I'm
hanging
not
out with
interested.
if you're hanging out with Luca for more than an hour a
Yeah.
week, you're in.
Yeah, you are.
This has probably been over an hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
awesome.
we're coming up on 45 minutes. My clock's ticking. I've also got Love Island on the phone, so I've got to go.
No, I think I'm
Also got
extremely
Bachelor.
subtle. Like year and a half subtle. Like it's
Yeah.
I'm the most terrible person to ask that question.
Don't date
Yeah.
Jahvis.
Yeah, don't.
can't get his
I'm
mind
the same
straight.
because I'm so touchy and
Yeah.
I guess naturally would seem flirty with everyone.
No, Joy's pretty loving with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm loving
but
with all of you
I don't
so
take
much.
that in a
Like,
dating way at all.
No.
Yeah, I think you would be
but-
extremely hard to like
Break that
decipher.
rule.
Oh yeah, no. I reckon that'd be so challenging. And that's the thing,
Mm.
like I'm such good friends with all of you guys and I feel so
Mm.
comfortable to just be like so cuddly and like
Mm.
cute sweet. I just know you guys will like
Yeah, and then if you met a new guy, they'd be like, what?
Yeah, that feels.
Oh well yeah, I even have people being like, oh, do you guys have
I
something?
think.
Yeah.
Like, even every time I post something with you or you, like
Mm.
people are like, oh, like you guys, and I'm like,
Okay.
no, like they're like my brothers, you know.
Yeah.
But I just don't care. I'm like, I know what my relationship is with these boys,
And that's
I
the
feel like,
important thing. Like, as long, who cares what other people think? Like, just be
Yeah, it has
loving to your
nothing to do
friends
with them.
I know,
because
and it just
YOLO
doesn't
and yeah, if you don't do it in this
Yeah.
lifetime, then you'll feel sad when you're dead.
literally. Hashtag spread love, no regrets. What is bro code?
oh, it's like
Be nice.
take care of your bro.
What? No, it isn't.
I think you're thinking different.
Bro code? No. Isn't bro code like
Don't
bros
have
before
sex.
hoes?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
but bros
like-
before like exes.
in a general sense, it's like
Between his outfit. Can you see that? Oh my God.
in a general sense, it's like take care of your bro. But then there's so many different situations where that plays out. So
I think you're full of shit.
really,
No, bro code is like don't
I feel-
hook up with the chick that he's liking.
I
Or
feel
Yeah.
like I feel like there's
David.
so many
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
rules to bro code.
What's your biggest deal breaker in a relationship?
Deal breakers
Clinginess.
is
Spit.
if you come to me for your happiness, goodbye.
Yeah. Or
Mm.
for your soul happiness.
Yeah,
like
for
if
your
you
soul
if you
happiness.
rely on me
If I'm your primary
for
happiness,
everything. Say gluten free.
Actually,
make
there's
that
not much.
bread.
gluten.
Yeah,
Natural
exactly. If
gluten's
you're
good.
gluten free, you can't freaking.
No, I thought your bread was supposed to be.
It is.
Good.
Should we
It's
address the
good.
fact that Luca makes bread? I feel like we've made so many bread references.
Luca makes the
Luca
shittest
makes-
bread.
Fuck off.
No, it's delicious. I
Yeah,
swear.
it's okay.
I made him his logo. Everyone, I made.
Yeah,
the
no,
logo,
you
okay?
did not. It took you like 3 weeks.
Well, he did
and
still
apparently
made
your
it.
brother
I made it still.
Apparently your brother made it, you little shit.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No,
Tula-
I don't.
No, Tula was telling me that Miri made the whole thing.
First, he's my cousin, and Miri didn't even touch my computer while I did it. Took me 30
Okay,
minutes, by the
guys,
way.
on track.
Oh, thanks.
On
It
track.
took you like a week to start.
Boys! Alright.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah,
Don't
girl.
get any graphic design done by Jahvis. He sucks.
Don't film a video with Luca. We don't get it done.
Right, okay, next
It's
next
all you
question.
on the phone.
Oh, shut up!
I'm s-
Okay, ready?
Another
Biggest
girl.
turn-ons. So like opposite.
Collarbones. Oh my god, collarbones are so. And the little lines on girls' bellies. Oh my
Tongue
god.
Oh, like abs.
No, there's
Just-
just like a little outline. They don't have to be abs.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's
but
so
that's
big.
like
Cum
like
gutters.
slow.
I think when a girl knows how to work with her own body, like to flaunt it in the right way, like to push out the right bits and like act, you know,
Like poo.
Yeah.
when she can
Doesn't
push
know
out
how
her
to
poo.
then it's a deal
Fuck.
Push out the right things.
Yeah, when I don't need to get
Poo
in there and pull
babies
the poo out myself, I'm like super.
Yucky.
No, when she knows how to work her body.
fire.
What the fuck?
Dude, that wine is off. It's not.
It's good, isn't it? Good kisser as well.
Oh,
If
But
it's
you can only-
good,
yeah.
Yeah.
if it's good, it's like holy shit.
Yeah, some bad kisses
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally makes a beautiful
When
go.
it's like,
See, how do you know if you're a good kisser? Maybe I'm a
because
shit
it'll flow.
kisser.
I think it's really hard to tell, but yeah, flow.
Also, I
definitely.
think it's
Yeah.
between like certain people. I feel
Yeah.
like you
Mm.
have to have compatibility.
Everyone's
kissing.
different techniques.
If like you know like when you're with a bad kisser and you gotta like take like a 5-minute like breather because they're like
Because this
and then you're like
been down the back of your throat.
you're like seriously.
Yeah.
Yep.
5-minute breather. Just
Yeah.
like stay away.
Yeah, you just like go somewhere else. You're like I'm gonna go to the shoulder and back
You go to
now.
the toilet, just like.
And you're like quickly.
So
Oh my
I'd be more
god, chill
interested.
out, bro.
Sorry.
How much is this?
Sorry, we keep interrupting
Yeah.
do
Jackson.
you want some water, babe? You're
Yeah,
right.
Jackson has so much beautiful things to say. We love it.
Yeah, right.
I'm just gonna make my own channel.
What do you guys think girls should know about guys?
We can be scared and anxious and depressed and fucking human.
We can be busy. Oh my god. We can be fucking busy. Sometimes it's just too much to handle.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, you guys
Um,
covered it.
Banter or deep chats?
Deep chats.
Banter.
Deep fucking banter.
If I'm about
You
to
have
have
to
sex,
choose.
banter.
At this stage of my
Why do you
life,
have sex?
Banter boss.
Yeah.
so you
No,
have,
but I just
you,
mean
you
like
must have
in
really
general,
deep
you
connections.
can
when
only
you-
have deep chats or banter. You have to choose in your life.
Deep
Which
chats.
Banter.
deep chats
Banter.
Like-
one? I would say deep chats as
for the
well.
rest of my life.
But then also like it's so anyway.
Because like
it's-
I would
Really
really
gets so exhausting.
Yeah.
But then
Man.
like just banter is just like
So exhausting as well.
But humor is such an important part of any relationship.
I would really
Yeah.
miss banter, but I think I would miss
Prioritize.
deep chats more than I would
Same.
banter.
Probably
your
be
life would be more
depressed.
meaningful.
Yeah.
if it was just banter.
Yeah. Alright, morning sex or night sex?
Never had morning sex.
Morning sex, did you
Morning
say?
sex.
I would probably say the same.
Yeah.
Never had
Really?
it.
Yeah, I get
Really?
like
It's
little,
just
You're
fun,
gonna
like,
love
I get
it.
you
nice little adrenaline. I
I'm gonna.
wake up from
You're
it.
gonna
When you
love
wake
it.
up in the morning, you're so
Fun
relaxed
times.
and you can just like smoothly like
Yeah,
slide into having.
literally. That's what
fun.
it is. It's like
Yeah.
you're kind of still in a like if you do it when you like straight wake up, it's kind of like a dream state. Would you rather end a first date with sex or passionate kiss?
Passionate
Passionate
kiss.
kiss.
Sex is scary.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
I hate sex.
Get broken up with or be the one to break up?
Get
Break
broken
Get
up.
broken up with.
Break
Yeah, I
up.
kind of agree.
Nah, break
Like
up
you-
with them.
I don't want to like. I'd rather deal with my own. I'd rather feel terrible than make someone else feel terrible and be fine myself.
I know.
I'm way
I'm
better
saying.
with dealing with my shit than other people.
Than imposing
Uh-huh.
shit on other people.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah.
I agree. Be more in love with your partner. Listen, boys. Be more in love with your partner or they be more in love with you.
More in love.
Be more in love with
be
them.
more-
Yeah.
Mm,
I would say the same.
That's so tough.
Because then you experience
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
more in love.
And I'm not
100%.
lost. If someone loves me more, I feel lost.
Mm.
I'm like, what am I doing here? What am I doing in this relationship?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing for me. Like, I'd rather deal with my excess of emotion than feel as though.
I thought you were gonna start crying.
than feel as though I'm letting someone else down because they're loving me so much and I can't reciprocate.
I agree.
Lick my eye.
Thanks.
Have you guys seen that video?
No.
That
That was the video. I hope
That was
you
great.
guys
Dude,
enjoyed.
we're gonna do my one where I ask the girls questions like you.
Yeah, but
I
you
know,
gotta
well, you
develop
need
a
to
work
plan
ethic
that.
first.
I hope you guys enjoyed. We finished the wine pretty much like 1
Straight
minute
away.
into that.
Yeah, I think before we actually started.
Do you guys feel drunk?
Yeah,
I was a lot more drunk at the start.
Yeah.
it's good wine.
Halfway through, I was munted.
I still wouldn't say no to another bottle.
Old Mountain, you've got a invoice in your in your emails. Please pay ASAP.
Subscribe
Yeah, do it. I dare
if
you.
this is the first time you've seen me and these boys. We will film more videos.
Yeah.
It's so sad though because Jackson's going back to Melbourne.
If you don't want
What
him to
did you
go
get?
back, like the video
Like
now.
the video.
Dislike
Now.
Dislike it if you don't want him to go back.
Oh,